Welcome back to bloody Enderman. What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 17 of Jade's Kingdom. Today we're starting off in the end, and unfortunately my original clip, the sound got destroyed, so yeah, I'm here recording this now. But yeah, you can see we've destroyed quite a bit of the end. We're going to use the end stone to get started on our Guardian Farm project today. And it's going to be a big one, guys. It's definitely not going to be completed in this episode. But let's go ahead and get a start on it. Alright, guys. We're at the Ocean Monument now. What we're going to do is go ahead and place this in. Right there. There we go. I need some iron. Why did I leave my iron back at the base? I hope I have some here. Perfect. We have some iron here, so we can activate our haste 2 beacon. And I'm sure you guys have guessed already. We're going to knock down the temple here. I need to get back up there first. So, haste 2 right there. And yeah, we're going to rip down the ocean monument. We're just going to create our own up the top there. So we'll just get started on... Ooh, instant mine on it. Yeah, we'll get all of this taken out. Might do a little bit of a time lapse here. And then, yeah, we'll come back. These are the chests to hold the resources that we got while taking down the ocean monument. You can see we've got quite a bit of dark prismarine, almost 2 stacks of sea lanterns, almost a double chest of prismarine bricks, and also just the normal prismarine. So we've gotten quite a bit of resources, and we've also had this farm running the whole time we've been here as well. So we've got not too much, but we've also got all of these resources here. So, wow, actually, just realizing I've AFK'd overnight at this farm like maybe 3 whole nights, and we haven't even ended up with anywhere near the amount of resources that we got here in an hour of taking down the ocean monument. There you go. So all these spots that are under 39 all the way up to 38 I'm going to fill in, just because we don't want any mobs spawning underneath our sort of base that we're going to have here, just because it'll take up the mob cap and it'll prevent guardians from spawning and everything as well, obviously. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this done. It's probably going to take a short while, so we'll just do a cutaway here and meet you back here once it's done. And that's all slabbed off. Awesome. We used not even this chest of prismarine, so we will go ahead and pop those in there. Next we want to grab out our glass from this project chest that we have down here. I think I'm going to need to repair my pickaxe before we do anything else though. Alright, we're up here on the top of the Guardian Temple area thing now, because it's not really a Guardian Temple, but it will be a Guardian Farm. So what we're going to do is replace 2... Oh, it's a dolphin. I thought it was a drowned. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to want to pop in a layer like that. And then we'll have like slabs there. So we now have the top of our Guardian Temple thing, whatever it is now, our hole in the ground, filled in with these prismarine brick slabs. I do want to fill all of this in with water as well, like that, but you can see that's going to be... What the... Uh-oh. Yeah, it's going to be... What the hell is going on here? So yeah, now that we've got that sorted out, we'll just have to go ahead and fill all this water in, like so, which is going to take a short while as well. But we'll get that done and we'll come back in 2 shakes of a dog's tail. Boy, that took a long time. So, one thing that I have noticed doing this, you can see that I'm walking really slowly in the water. If I pick up this water source, it doesn't flow in. So I had to keep running all the way back out to these bits. You can pick up the water source from these ones. Oh, don't want to do that. But yeah, not these ones. Which is a bit frustrating to say the least. But we've got it all done, so we can now ride our boat over this. Which doesn't seem like a big deal. But once we actually get the foundations down for this, you will see why I wanted to be able to ride my boat across this. And actually, let's just go out here and take a quick look at what it looks like from the outside. You can actually see that it's not quite as noticeable, especially once we get rid of this cobblestone. So if we come across to this side, I didn't end up doing the blue glass because I seriously thought that was going to take a very long time. So what we'll do is maybe get a beacon conduit down here so I can get water breathing, but once we get this blue glass in as well, it's not going to be very noticeable. And once we've got the actual build on top of this, which is actually going to come out a few more blocks either side of the base here, yeah, it's going to blend in very well, I think. So let's get started on placing in the pillars. I'm going to have 6 pillars either side, which represents sort of the pillars you see underneath the ocean monument. If you guys are familiar with them, you'll see me taking them out in the time-lapse before this bit. So yeah, let's jump down here and grab our... I love that. Grab our endstone bricks. There's a few lighting glitches in this new snapshot. It's actually taken me so long to do this. I'm now in 19W02C, I think it is. Oh, 19W03C, sorry. So, 3 more snapshots have come out since I started working on this. That's a weird looking effect with the water underneath, but I think that's pretty cool, actually. Oh, right. Our endstone brick. We've got 2 double chests here. So, we'll use the whole double chest of the prismarine bricks, but we'll go ahead and pop these in here real quick. Grab out some endstone bricks as much as we can, and we will get started on our pillars. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is figure out where we want the front of the build. Our base is off in this direction here, and our snowy village is sort of off in that direction there, so I think we'll have the front of the build right there, which means we'll start off over in this corner right over here. And yeah, I've done a bit of design work in a creative world, so the front of the build is actually very important because we have some different spacings and things. We want to start off with a block and come out 3 blocks and then across 2, and that'll be the start of the first pillar. I'm going to be harassed by drowned again. Then each pillar is actually 5 blocks wide. Oh, there's a lot of the drowned. Let's clean up the mess here. Oh, we've got phantoms too, I can hear them. Hey. Rapid fire action. Oh, let's get rid of the riffraff here, including these guys. What the? Where's the other guy? Well, that's the riffraff gone. Now we can get back to... Oh, I was about to say get back to building in peace. So, 5 blocks wide by 5 blocks wide. 2, 3, 4. So we'll just fill that in. Oop. The kelp's going to be an issue now too. There we go. 4. Like so. So that's going to be one pillar. And I'm going to take them all the way down to the seafloor. So that's going to take a bit of work. We've also got I think it was an 11 block gap between them. So have I got, might want to use some cobble. So we'll come out this way 11 blocks to 11. Then we've got another pillar right here. So what? How did, don't understand. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So that's another pillar going to be right here. Then we come another 11 blocks to the center. And I'm going to have to do something about this kelp. And then another pillar right here. And then it's 16 blocks. And then another pillar right here. And then 11 again, and we just continue the 11 all the way out to the edge. We have officially run out of endstone to complete the last 5 pillars here. I have got all of the other pillars done, so you can start to see the scale of this build. I haven't even put them down to the ocean floor just yet either, and they are actually solid on the inside, which I might change. I think I'll make the top sections all solid, and then the underneath I'll just make them either hollow or fill them in with something like cobblestone, which I've got a lot of. But yeah, I think we're going to need to pop across to the end again and actually collect up some more endstone, and then we'll get these pillars completed and maybe go ahead and collect some sand so we can make some smooth sandstone as well, or maybe we'll trim it with something else. I'm not too sure. Yeah, let's get that done and see how we go, I guess. Now we're here in our sandy village that we found a little while ago. I've got my trusty ender chest here, so let's just go ahead and pop this down maybe a little bit away from the village. I'll use this as a bit of a base when we're excavating all of our sand out here. This one's quite a ways away from our base, so I think I'm just going to use this for mining, and our chest is empty there. So let's go ahead and collect up a whole bunch of sand and make it into sandstone so we can make it into smooth sandstone with our smelter. And yeah, we'll go back to the ocean monument and see if we can trim up the pillars. We're back. We are back. And if we pop this down here, we have got quite a bit of sandstone. So I think I'm going to just bring a couple of furnaces with me. I don't actually think I have any. No. So let's make a couple of furnaces. Let's get rid of this stone because I don't need that. And we'll just have the sandstone smelting up while we are at the temple. And we'll do a bit more work while we're getting everything done. So I'll just take that many furnaces with me. And we're lucky to have some dried kelp storage right here as well. I need to free up some space. Alright, so we have got our little super smelter set up here. I've decided just to go with 2 furnaces because we are going to do quite a bit of work up the top there anyway as well. So all of this will have plenty of time to smelt into smooth sandstone. So yeah, for the next step in our project, we want to grab a whole bunch of prismarine and get back up to the top here, which I've replaced the scaffolding, or I've just taken it down, I should say, really, because we needed it for our nether portal. You might be able to see through the water there. So if we head on back up here, you can see I've finished off the endstone pillars. So what we want to do next is wade over here in the water. You know the song, Wade in the Water? Wade in the water. Not a very good singer, sorry. So we're not going to use that bit, so we'll take that down as much as we can. But pretty much we want to go 3 high on this with Prismarine and take it across this whole thing. So pretty much like this. You know, all the way over to that other side right there, and so from corner to corner. So it's going to be another pretty big task of filling this in all with Prismarine, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. We don't mess around with small things here. We're just going to pop it all in, and yeah, we'll get it done. We'll come back. I'm not going to bore you guys with placing all this Prismarine in. And we'll see actually how much we use. I don't know if we will have enough. We might have to AFK overnight and things with the Guardian farm, but I mean, I guess I used I think I used around about 2 double chests, pretty close to 2 double chests with just the pillars here, and they haven't even gone down to the floor. So filling in the top 3 high might, especially if I do that, that's not going to be handy. So yeah, filling in the top 3 high might actually take a bit more Prismarine than I've got. So let's just crack on with it, we'll see. And if we have to AFK overnight at the Guardian farm that's below us, which should be running right now, then, you know, we have to do what we have to do. Just wanted to give a quick update. I filled in around the outside and on top of the pillars. Most of it's only 1 level high, and you know, this little streak in the middle here for whatever reason. So these are not only pretty good mob spawning platforms, as you can see. I almost looked at that Enderman, but I have used quite a few stacks of Prismarine. Haven't even filled in the floor yet. And this is only 1 level high, so yeah, yep, it's going to take a lot more Prismarine than I currently have, which, yeah, not stoked about, but we're just going to have to collect a lot more, and we'll get the job done. Well, it is official, I've run out of Prismarine blocks. We've only done this much of the foundation, and only 1 level high as well. We've got a few blocks that have gone up 2 blocks, but you know, that's what it is. What I want to do is just quickly jump down here and jump in my boat, and we'll go and take a quick look at how it looks. And boom. Not the prettiest thing in the world right now, but once we get a few details and things in here, it'll look pretty good, I think. And you can start to see the scale of the build. We're obviously going to build up quite high as well, once we actually get some buildings on here. This is just the foundation. But yeah, we'll get a bit of work done off camera while we're working on a few other episodes just in between. And yeah, we'll get this foundation all built in, and then we'll have to figure out what we want to put on top of it, which is the next thing. Anywho, guys, this one has actually taken a surprisingly long time, even though this will be one of the shorter episodes on the channel. This one has definitely had the biggest time investment. We've removed the ocean monument, we've built up some pillars, we've also put the it took a surprisingly long time to put the slabs along the bottom and slabs along the top, along with the water filling of the slabs on the top. That took probably the longest time out of anything of this. But yeah, I'm very excited to get this one, get some progress on this one and get it all finished and see how it looks. But yeah, if you liked the video, definitely comment and give it a like rating. If you wanted to see more like this and keep up with the progress on this build, subscribe to the channel and ding that bell so you don't miss out. But otherwise, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a good day. See you, bye. Bye, bye, bye.